Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to the channel, Oneforall.official. My name's Coach Lou. To those of you that are new to the channel, I welcome you with warm arms as always. On this channel, it's Each One Teach One, and that is where we kind of spread our experiences upon our walk with Jesus Christ, who we trust, and going through trials and tribulations of events and how we tackle them together. Each one teach one as we learn and progress together. That's what we do on this channel, okay? So welcome you guys. Please, as always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment if you feel led to comment, because big shout out to those of you, and you will know who I'm speaking to, who have left wonderful comments and very inspiring stories and just things that are very uplifting, not only to just Coach Lou, but to the channel as a whole, because as you already know, everything is a step in the progress, and we crawl before we walk, and then we walk before we run. So what I'm saying with that is God is in the making, in the midst of this channel, and just watch as this channel blossoms over the months, years, and as we progress forward together. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you all. Trust me, from the heart. Right. So today, without no further ado, I wanted to speak about the subject, and it's something, to be fair with you, I should have spoke about a lot earlier, because it's been led upon my heart, and it's something that when I embrace and I come across people on a frequent basis, they often will bring up kind of like topics that always come around this subject, and that is, you can't hold on to the past. That's right, guys. You can't hold on to the past. And what I mean by that is this, yeah? God is not a blessing blocker, but we can get in the way of the blessing that God is trying to introduce us to. And one of the reasons and the ways that we can do that often is when God is trying to shut a door, yeah, of something that is past related, an issue or circumstance or something you've experienced or something you've encountered or something that is no longer present in your life upon your journey, yeah, you must allow God, yeah. Listen, guys, each one teach one. You must allow God to shut those doors and stop trying to leave those doors half ajar, yeah, to see what's on the other side, especially if God closed that door for a reason. Because remember, God sees things that we do not see. So he hears conversations about things that we were not present to be able to inherit what may have been said about us or for us or against us. So it's important when God closes those doors that you leave them closed and just continue. Yeah, just a helpful tip, not only just to Coach Lou, speaking to myself, but also to you guys. Continue to give God thanks in advance for what he's already doing, because you serve a mighty God, you serve a loving Father, and you serve somebody, yeah, that isn't just about the good things of how you can progress upon your journey and building your relationships with God. He also wants to be able to correct us when we take the wrong directional steps. So when those doors close, leave them closed, because God has always got something better for those that love him and those that stay obedient and diligent to the task that lies ahead. So the reason why I wanted to tell you also to please, can't hold on to those past related issues is because the past doesn't allow God to show you how he sees your future, and how God sees your future is different from how your past may be. So all of you people, and I believe I'm speaking to somebody right now who are still engaging with people from your past, just stay close network to things that have nothing to do with your future or where it is that you're heading, and where God is utilizing you as an individual to step out, yeah, in a leap of faith, yeah, and become that champion, yeah, and become that king, that queen, yeah, that princess, that prince that God has called and appointed you to be. You reverting back to the past is not going to help you guys. It's only going to hinder the progress of God's hand upon your life. And let me tell you something, and this is another tip, guys, and please take this on board because Coach Lou has been with this before in the past. Any single time when you get in the way of what God is trying to do in your life, guess what? God is a fair God, yeah? He's not a God that is going to be accepting second place to none of our worldly thoughts or none of our possessions or anything that we think that we can do where we don't need him. So God will step out the way. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I can only speak for myself, Coach Lou. I don't want God to step out the way no more or no longer in my life. What I want for God to do, and I pray that it does the same in all of you life or in all of your lives, all of you lives, listen to me speaking like I'm back in the past. I want God to be able to be at the forefront and to be in that driver's seat that I always speak about, and you just that passenger that just says, God, okay, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna do this obediently, I'm gonna do it because I know I trust you. I know that you've got me through the storm before, and you'll surely get me through the storm this time as well. So don't worry or ponder your thoughts upon what circumstances may look like or what it may seem. Yes, we all go through difficult times. There's many times when Coach Lou wants to cry, and I'll be honest with you, whether I'm a man or not, it's got nothing to do with the fact of being a man, so you have to act like you're some WWF old school star, like your name's Macho King Randy Savage. No, it's about being honest and understanding that upon this journey, yeah, the trials and the tribulations can be testing and can be challenging. But I tell you something, yeah, when you've got God on your side, what was meant to harm you or disrupt you or kill you will not prosper, because God will always find a way to protect those that he loves. And Coach Luke can protest and contest to this. And I'm just saying to you guys, yeah, you've got to leave the past in the past. Because if you don't leave the past where the past belongs, then you will never be able to see what the future presents. And that doesn't just go to in terms of your purpose, that's to do with your relationships, yeah, people, yeah. Sometimes this chapter closed, and you have to just give God thanks for that. You ran a good run, and on top of it, you learnt the necessary things that needed to be learned, and for your growth and progression to the next chapter of where it is that God is taking you. And also, it could also be another lesson for those of you, especially you younger generation, the young people, where you're making the wrong moves by revisiting old friends who God is trying to remove from your life. And he's basically turning around and saying, I'm trying to warn you of the destruction that comes with every single time you associate yourself with these set people. So God is trying to put his hand on your life and showing that he's a loving and caring father and saying, please do not revisit the past. I have got the John 10:10 life for you, just as Jesus had stated and intended, and that is for you to have a life with peace and abundance and prosperity and things that are moving forward. But that does not mean that you won't be afflicted. It just means that you've got somebody on your side. And I would rather have Jesus on my side, yeah, knowing that he died on the cross for our sins and to protect us, knowing that I have a relationship with God, than to have nobody at all, be facing 2024 and its wicked and evil wars. Yeah. Now, this is just a word of encouragement today, guys, and that is, please do not hold on to the past. Yeah, and start thinking prosperous and think about what God intended for your future. Now, until the next time, have a blessed week, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, peace.